Today we're going to remove the front door panel for the Toyota Rav4, and we're also going to show you how to remove the speaker on this one. It is riveted into the door, and how to replace it. We're going to start with our pry bar and move to the top corner of the panel and pry the small triangular panel from the door. We're going to go to the handhold and pry the little small panel from the handhold. This is just like the rear door. We're going to pry the panel down along the top of the armrest here that this will remove. This is going to allow us to take our Phillips screwdriver and remove 3 screws, one from the door open handle, one at the top of the handhold, one at the bottom of the handhold. Now we're going to move to the control panel on the door and start at the front leading edge of this. This will lift up and pull forward to release the rear latch on it. This has one main connector on it. This connector has a little trigger on the side of it that you're going to push in. It'll release the lock and allow you to pull the connector out of the... one trigger on one side. With that trigger pushed in, we should be able to pull this connector right out of the socket. Okay, that is the way it is supposed to work. There we go. Alrighty, be sure to pull this panel back up through the opening when reinstalling it. We're going to start at the back edge and pull the door panel from the door. We just lost one clip, so we're going to check that. We also have the rear door panel speaker remover. We're going to lift this up out of the door jamb. The door handle is held in by a couple of plastic clips that clip back into the door, and this will allow us to remove the door panel. Again, like I mentioned, we lost one clip. We're going to check the door panel for any missing clips here. You can pry that from the door, but this one came off. When the door came off, it slides back into the opening, and will lock back into place, so it'll be there for reinstalling. Next we have our speaker. And this speaker has one connector at the top. There is a trigger at the side of the connector that we're going to push down or into the connector, and this will release. And with our drill, we're going to drill the 3 rivets that secure here into the dash. There we go. Get the drill started and go at different angles, and this will release the outer portion of it. And we have a third at the bottom here. Alright, this is going to allow us to take our pry bar and pry at the tabs and along the side of the speaker and remove the speaker. Now here comes the tricky part. We're going to drill the remaining 3 rivets out of the door and show you how to replace this speaker. Now we have the speaker here in the shop, and we're going to replace the speaker. We're going to start with our cutters, and we're going to cut the inside 3 tabs that hold the speaker in place. We're also going to cut the wires to the speaker as long as we can. Then we're going to take our razor knife and go into the inside edge and go along the edge of the foam surround. This will release the speaker cone and the frame we just cut from the remaining trim ring for this. We can clean this up a little bit, and then we're going to put the speaker back in, several screws to hold it onto the plate. Now, as you can see, we have the new speaker in the frame. We also line the speaker connections up to the old connections that came from the old speaker and solder them directly to the terminals here. We're going to set this speaker right back in place, and once we connect the connector and set it back in place, we're going to twist it about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch to one side, and we're going to put it back into use self-tappers and put the speaker back into place. Hope this video has been helpful. See our rear speaker removal on our website and other do-it-yourself repairs. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching.